Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving headfirst into a brewing AI storm. Remember Asimov's 3 laws of robotics? A robot may not injure a human. Simple, right? Well, forget all that. OpenAI just dropped 50 new laws, and they're a wild departure from the sci-fi fantasies we grew up with. But here's the kicker. Is this progress, or are we opening Pandora's box? And what happens when a Chinese AI company comes along and throws a wrench into everyone's plans with a ridiculously cheap and powerful AI? Buckle up, because this is going to be intense. Okay, let's break down what's happening. OpenAI, the company behind ChatGPT, has released its model spec, essentially the rulebook for its AI models. It's a massive document, a far cry from Asimov's concise rules. Think of it as the AI's ethical operating system. This document dictates how the AI interacts with us, what it can say, and what it absolutely can't. The first version had only 17 rules. Now there are 50. It's a huge leap, and it shows how quickly the company is evolving its approach to AI governance. They are even letting users customize some of the rules via instructions. It's truly a step towards more transparent AI. One of the key concepts in OpenAI's new rules is the chain of command. This is designed to prevent those pesky prompt injection attacks, where users try to trick the AI into ignoring its programming. The hierarchy is pretty clear. OpenAI, the platform itself, is the ultimate boss, followed by the developer who builds on the platform, then the user interacting with the AI, and finally, the company's overall guidelines. This ensures that there are multiple layers of protection to keep the AI behaving as intended. It's like a digital security system with multiple firewalls. And here's a pretty cool move. OpenAI is releasing this entire document under a Creative Commons CC0 license. That means anyone can freely use it, adapt it, and customize it. This is a huge act of transparency and a call for collaboration. They're essentially saying, hey world, help us figure this AI thing out. It's an open-source approach to AI safety, which is awesome to see. It makes you wonder what the future of AI will look like with all of these developments. Now, things get a little controversial. The article points out a potential anti-woke slant in some of OpenAI's rules. It suggests that the AI is being steered away from certain topics related to diversity, equity, and inclusion, potentially aligning with a more conservative viewpoint. This is where things get really interesting. The document even has examples of how the AI should respond to questions about misgendering trans people, affirmative action, inclusivity, and activism. This part of the discussion is sure to create some division among viewers. There are some rules in the document that are particularly tricky, especially in today's political climate. One rule states that the AI should assume an objective point of view and not have an agenda. Really? In this day and age? The document also says the AI shouldn't facilitate the targeted manipulation of political views. It's almost laughable given the current state of online discourse. These rules are going to be put to the test, especially with the upcoming election. Can an AI truly be objective, or is that just a pipe dream? The article brings up a specific example related to the Tiananmen Square question. The compliant response is a pretty broad and concise answer you might expect in a Western country. But the violation examples are shocking. One refuses to answer the question altogether, and the other parrots propaganda straight from the Chinese government. This highlights the potential for AI to be used for censorship and the spread of misinformation. It really makes you wonder how these AI models will be used in different parts of the world. When it comes to prohibited content, OpenAI is taking a pretty hands-off approach. There's really only one hard rule. Never generate sexual content involving minors. That's it. Compared to the exhaustive lists of prohibited topics you find in Meta's community guidelines, this is incredibly permissive. OpenAI seemed to be aiming for a grown-up mode, giving users more freedom to explore different topics. But is this the right approach? Are they opening the door to potential misuse? It's a question that sparks endless debate. Now, let's switch gears and talk about DeepSeek. This Chinese startup just released a new group of AI models called DeepSeek R1, and they're sending shockwaves through the industry. These models are free, mostly open source, and they appear to be beating some of the latest state-of-the-art models from OpenAI and Meta. This is a huge deal. It's like a challenger coming out of nowhere and knocking out the reigning champions. The best part? They are based off of Meta's Llama 3. What makes DeepSeek's models so special? They use multi-step reasoning, just like OpenAI's top-tier models. This means they can think through problems more effectively and provide better responses. But here's the real kicker. DeepSeek is offering this capability for free, while OpenAI charges a premium for it. And unlike OpenAI, DeepSeek lets you download and host the models on your own servers. This is a game changer for companies that need to control their data. It really shows how DeepSeek is revolutionizing the industry. Let's talk numbers. OpenAI charges around $15 per 1 million input tokens. DeepSeek charges just 14 cents for the same amount. That's over 100 times cheaper. If you're running a high volume of AI queries, this difference is astronomical. It's like comparing the cost of a luxury car to a basic economy model. This pricing difference is causing serious disruption in the AI market, making DeepSeek a major player. Here's the most mind-blowing part. DeepSeek's researchers say it cost them only $5.6 million to train their foundational DeepSeek V3 model. They used just 2,048 NVIDIA H800 GPUs, which they apparently acquired before the US imposed export restrictions. Compare that to Meta, which has been hoarding hundreds of thousands of GPUs and plans to have over 1.3 million by the end of the year. DeepSeek achieved comparable results with a fraction of the resources. This is a true David versus Goliath story in the world of AI. One of the secrets to DeepSeek's success is their use of synthetic data. Instead of relying solely on human-written text, they used other AI models to generate training data. This allowed them to scale their model quickly and efficiently. This challenges the conventional wisdom that more GPUs and more data automatically lead to better AI. DeepSeek basically found a shortcut, making the process faster and cheaper. The article calls DeepSeek's rise a Sputnik moment in the global race for AI dominance. This is a powerful analogy. Just like the Soviet Union's launch of Sputnik in 1957 shocked the US, DeepSeek's breakthrough is shaking up the AI establishment. It's a wake-up call for the American tech industry. It's even making it to the top of the App Store, which is a huge win for them. But there's a dark side to this story. The article points out that while Washington is worried about TikTok leaking Americans' data to China, DeepSeek's AI chatbot is also sending your data to China. And, crucially, it's subject to Chinese censorship policies. So, you might not get accurate answers about sensitive topics like Tiananmen Square. It's a reminder that AI isn't just about technology. It's about geopolitics and data security. It is a really important point to note. The information reported that Meta is freaking out internally, setting up war rooms and rethinking its AI strategy. This shows just how disruptive DeepSeek's breakthrough is. The big tech companies have been investing billions in AI infrastructure, betting that more GPUs and more data are the key to success. Now, they're facing a competitor that's challenging that assumption. This is a really important and necessary development to move the industry forward. The article suggests that the new Trump administration won't be happy about this either. Trump has emphasized American dominance in AI and plans to expedite approvals for new power plants and data centers. DeepSeek's success challenges that vision. It's unclear how the administration will react, but this is definitely something to watch. And how will lawmakers react to this? It is something that will have to be discussed. So, what does all this mean for the future of AI? OpenAI's 50 laws represent a growing effort to define the ethics and safety guidelines for AI. But the anti-woke concerns raise questions about bias and control. Meanwhile, DeepSeek's budget-friendly breakthrough is democratizing access to powerful AI, but it also raises concerns about data privacy and censorship. The AI landscape is shifting rapidly, and it's more important than ever to stay informed and engaged. What do you think about all of this? Let me know in the comments below. This is a pivotal moment in the AI revolution. OpenAI's attempts to codify AI ethics are being challenged by geopolitical realities and the rise of cost-effective AI solutions from China. Will OpenAI's 50 laws truly shape AI behavior, or will other forces ultimately dictate the direction of this technology? What are the implications for jobs, data privacy, and global power dynamics? I want to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment below and tell me what you think about these developments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more in-depth analysis of the rapidly evolving world of AI.